Did he have any special symptoms on his body? All the symptoms I saw was extraordinary. His head was... I can't say it, sorry. But it was not from a knife or a claw or a bone or a table or poison. It was just... I can't explain it. This case gets worse and worse. Who is this murderer? And now Kiba? Who must be the next one? Keep calm, detective. You're the best in the world, remember? I know that, but... this case is just insane. I've worked on a lot of murder cases, but this one is special. Special in a bizarre, brutal way. Keep investigating the body and the house. We need to find some kind of evidence for this. As you wish, detective. Oh, and by the way, I will need someone to take over Kiba. Do you know someone? Do you? Oh, your name is Lynx, right? Yes, that is my name. What do you want, Miss Ellie? How do you know my name? Researching. Nothing else. You said that you needed one to take over Kiba. I could do it. Come in, Miss Walton. There is something we need to discuss. Yes, what case? The one with the house. We can do about that case. There was no evidence, no witnesses. That case is a mystery. Blake has nothing to do about this. We don't know anything about those accidents. They were just accidents. Blake has nothing to do with this. Can you explain all those certain accidents? There has been over 10 accidents in this house. Blake has nothing to do about this. Blake, are you peeping again? Blake, what are you doing? What? But Lynx, you're too young. So what? What if I have the brains to it? I don't care of how old I am. The guy or girl has a brain, then it's okay. Don't you agree, Miss Walton? I do. Alright. Lynx, you will be the next deputy. Are you really sure about that? Just because I gave this speech, kind of, you are making me deputy. That's quite reckless. Making Lynx your deputy? I'm going to do a test on you then. Can you find some kind of evidence to this murderer? That's easy. Come with me. Well, bye. Where should we take the body, miss? Laboratory, please. Alright. I came as fast as I could. That girl. She indeed has brains. But she isn't a fast thinker. And she will never be. And they will never know who my master is. Because they can't see him. And they can't touch him. They can't talk to him. They don't even know he exists. That's so sad. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Kiba's been murdered. Another murder? Is this the 4th murder now? I can't believe this. Even Kiba, the deputy? I'm going to go to my room. Alright, Blake. Come on, Edward. Why are we in Blake's room? We already searched all this. Well, if you search the whole area and all the rooms, wouldn't that mean that this murderer of yours either is someone else that doesn't live in this house and just comes here when he kills, or it could be a supernatural human. A supernatural human? That's just stupid. Oh, really? Then, how would you explain the cause of death on Bella, one of the maids? You just killed yourself on top of a building, and nothing you've done in your life makes you do it. That's true though, but what if she felt something inside her, like she was empty or something, and she wanted to commit suicide? Well, in this case, it's not suicide. This is cold-blooded murder. If it was suicide, then what could we do about it? She died. So, what's the point? I don't know. Come on, really? The best detective in the world says, I don't know. Guess you're right. Now, if it was someone else, then go search the other houses around here. But we are gonna talk about the little puppy that lives in here. He's my half-brother, named Blake. When he came in and told you about Kiba was been murdered, exactly where we're standing right now, wouldn't Blake have seen that? Wouldn't he have witnessed the murderer's face, maybe? Wouldn't he have witnessed something that leads to this? And he hadn't told you a thing. He only came in to the living room yelling, "Mom, Mom, Mom, there's someone that's been killed." You are seriously stupid to overlook all this. You indeed have brains. I guess you're right. Should we ask Blake? Well, he hasn't told you anything. I guess he doesn't want to tell you anything. There will be no point in asking him, because you were just gonna no answer. Even if he told you anything, it would all be lies. Do you see where I'm getting at? I do, Lynx. Now, what do you think the cause of death of all of these 4 murders could have been? Cold-blooded murder, accidents, or supernatural human causes? You can at least choose 2 out of those. Cold-blooded murder or supernatural human causes. Maybe this half-brother of mine named Blake has something to do with all of this. Haven't you done anything the last few months about this case? You're as clueless as the first day that you arrived. It's just my opinion. You have your own and I'm just your deputy, so I can't really do anything about it. Remember, this case needs always a second thought. Otherwise, you're never going to solve it. Thanks, Lynx. I think you taught me a lesson. No problem. That girl. She indeed has brains, but she's never going to solve it. And if she does, that will mean the end of her. Oh, Blake. Sorry for just being in your room, but I had to talk about Deputy Lynx. I'm really sorry for your loss. Kiba was quite nice. It's not every day you say things like that. I guess not. Could you please go out now? Of course. Idiot. Well, well, Blake. Like that little girl is more smarter than we thought. You will need all your powers to keep it at its cool. otherwise.
I know. Now, what do you want to eat now, or are you still satisfied with that, deputy?
My hunger can wait for a little bit, but need to be extra careful from now on, Blake.
I know, Master. I know. I have already plans what I'm going to kill next.
The next victim will be my stepmother. Then I think she will be quite delicious if it's your stepmother.
Good one. I will need to be extra intelligent and fast to all of this. I'm going to be not suspected as a cold-blooded murderer. That was what you said. Blake.
That be my mom? No, she doesn't talk like that. My father? No, he's not there. It must be her.
Thanks for letting me in, Blake. Now, there's something I want to discuss with you. And what could that be? Well, you see, I'm not a deputy of, the detective, and I just want to ask you a few questions. Oh, sure. What do you want to know? Well, I would like to know one thing. The murderer of the 4 people in this house.